Okay, so I am super excited for today's video. I'm going to be sharing a ton of different ways to use all of that junky Dollar Tree glassware that you see all the time. Even when Dollar Tree doesn't have good new stuff, they have glassware, so everyone is able to get it. But I want to share with you all some awesome ideas to turn all of that junky glassware into beautiful home decor that you can actually enjoy. So this video is packed full of inspiring DIYs that I know you are going to love. We are going to be using all of those glass containers, everything from candle holders and candle plates and mason jars and everything in between. They all have a ton of potential, and I even have some brand new Christmas DIYs in this video, and I cannot wait to share. Hey sweet friends, and welcome to my channel. I'm super excited you are joining me today. Like I said, I have a really fun, packed full video that I cannot wait to get into. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It really helps me out a lot here on YouTube. Also, make sure you are subscribed and turn on your notification bell because it just notifies you or dings your phone whenever I post a new video. So if you are anything like me, you usually just walk past the glassware because, let's face it, Dollar Tree usually carries the same glassware pieces that they've had for years, like in the crafty section where all of like the vases and the candle holders are, and I usually just walk past it because it's the same thing I see all the time. And if that's not the reason, it's because maybe I already have a huge cardboard box and a tub full of glassware that I don't know what to do with. So we are diving in deep and gonna find something to do with all of that glassware, and I cannot wait to get started. First up, we have these glass globes. They have been available at Dollar Tree for several years, but just aren't adorable as they are. They're kind of plain Jane, but with extra details added to them, we can make them beautiful. Like displaying this candle ring I made from a small wreath from Dollar Tree. I added in some red berries and a bow, and it instantly dressed up this globe and made it look like it belonged there. Or to make it stand out even more, I glued them on top of these glass candlestick holders to create some unique candlesticks that are perfect for rustic Christmas decor. I have made witches and pumpkins and snow globes out of these, but here's another adorable DIY that I think you're gonna like. If you try to barely spritz the globe with white spray paint, so that's not making it solid white, but it looks frosty, it gives a really cool effect, and then you can add in a cute little face with a cute carrot nose. Dollar Tree has these little top hat ornaments that fit perfect on his head, and then you can add in a battery operated tea light to make it really light up and shine. So the globes are definitely one of my favorite pieces, and it was so much fun making this snowy little friend that can make your home all cozy this winter. The Dollar Tree also has these really unique shaped glass pieces. They're candle holders, I guess, that look like an old lantern or oil lamp cover to me. So I just feel like when you set it down and it's left plain, it just looks like it's missing something. But I glued these down on an oil diffuser or wax warmer from the Dollar Tree and added a few extra embellishments to really dress this up, and they look so good. I've made them for everyday decor by leaving them more simple with neutral colors to go with my farmhouse decor, but they are gorgeous decorated for Christmas, and it is so easy to take this from plain and boring to a beautiful piece that I get so excited to bring out year after year. Next up, I'm sharing with you all how to use these chunky little square candle holders. Again, Dollar Tree has put these out for years, and I used to overlook them, but did you know that if you paint these with chalk paint, they look like actual cement planters? So the chalk paint kind of gives them like a lot of texture. I gave mine this paint dipped look by using painter's tape and drew a little vine around one of them, and I thought it looked beautiful. I have also made these into a set for fall by adding them into this Dollar Tree tray and adding wheat into them, but I love the little arrangements that you are able to make with them, and they all just have so much potential, so it always makes me so excited. Once again, I am painting mine with chalk paint here, but adding a sweet little charm from Hobby Lobby and cutting up some of the Dollar Tree floral stems that I just picked up and arranging it into the styrofoam. I just am loving how it looks. This turned into a beautiful high-end looking little arrangement that would have definitely cost me more than $3 if I would have purchased it anywhere else. One of my favorite glassware items that Dollar Tree carries is this large glass vase or hurricane lantern. I hope they never stop carrying these. I use mine all the time, or use a lot of them all the time. You can easily repurpose these and reuse them for each season. I love adding printed paper to the bottom. You can see here I've added faux wood and this cotton paper from Hobby Lobby, and it gives them such different looks. And I also add stands to them to make them taller and give them more of an impact, so it makes it look like a larger piece and it can like stand alone and looks really beautiful and high-end. I have used these a ton of different ways. One of my favorite DIY projects has to be this Christmas DIY. I actually kind of duped this from Kirkland's, and I put these 3 hurricane lanterns in there, or glass vases, at 3 different heights in a Dollar Tree tub, and it made a gorgeous centerpiece. I filled it full of florals and it looks so nice. So once again, one of my favorite Dollar Tree items that can easily be transformed into something beautiful for just a few bucks. Okay, so now let's talk about mason jars. Dollar Tree carries these really nice smaller ones with the lids in like the kitchenware, but they also bring in a lot of different sizes and styles. I love using mason jars for like utensils. They are really easy to paint, and you can add a charm or different colors to make them match your decor and display your utensils out on your counter so they can be functional. But to get a bigger impact on like an entryway table or a centerpiece, I love to put them in a set of 3 and adding in florals. This is such an inexpensive way to add in different colors or textures in your room, especially if you are changing up your style. As everyone knows, I love sanding, so I was sanding them down to give them more of a rustic look, and I feel like the chalk paint has always held up really good for me. It's easy to go on, and if you like let it cure overnight, it really stays on the jar and it's even hard to scratch off. So just trading out the floral just lets you reuse the same piece over and over, so I think that's really cool. Another really awesome way to use all of your old mason jars is to get some Epsom salt and mix that with some faux snow from the Dollar Tree. And I am using jars that come with the little tea light holders in this. You don't have to use those, but I had these on hand and they have this really pretty matte black lid, and it will hold my little tea light in the center. I painted them with my Mod Podge and covered them in salt and glitter and let them dry really good, and then I did make sure I took them outside and spray painted them with some clear coat to make sure that the mixture really stayed on there. Next, I'm adding a bow and some greeneries with berries to the top of these. And then after I add in my battery operated tea light, I feel like this is just another really inexpensive piece that will flicker and be so beautiful to display with all of your other Christmas decor, and that everyone can enjoy no matter what your style is. Next up, we are going to be using some candle plates. So I feel like these get overlooked all the time, but you really shouldn't. There is a ton of awesome DIYs that you can make using candle plates. I really like to use them or have them on hand to create like little trays or stands. I use these to hold my candles on like larger candle holders. I have put little images on there to create a little decor plate, and something I can even use as like a base for a candle ring. I am still obsessed with decorating little trays. Today I am putting together this tiny little tray by gluing 2 of these kind of plates together with this candle holder in between, and I wanted it to be offset, but I also decided to turn that candle holder upside down so I could maximize the amount of space in the bottom rather than like I would have only had like an inch or so if I would have put the big candle holder base in the center. I held it together with E6000 and hot glue, and then I painted it white with chalk paint and distressed it just a tiny bit. Be very careful because you don't want to pull apart your glue, so make sure that you are letting that dry overnight. And after it dried, I was able to decorate it. I'm using some small little ornaments from the Dollar Tree. The Merry Christmas sign came from Hobby Lobby, but I think it is so adorable and would be such a cute, fun piece to put like in a space you don't have a lot of space for a large tiered tray, so maybe like a counter. And as you can see in all of these videos, the same staple piece that I am using in like every DIY are these glass candle holders from Dollar Tree. These are perfect for elevating tiered trays, making taller candle holders, elevating signs, and just everything else. I have made actual nicer looking candle holders with these, but they work really great to elevate small projects too. So like my little chalkboards, if I just raise them up on the candlestick or candle holder, I feel like it makes it a larger piece and easier to display so it doesn't tip over or get lost on a table. And then I love these little bird's nests that I made, and I think it looks so good when you make like 2 of the same thing and you want to display them together to kind of elevate one. So these candle holders work perfect for that, so that you can set them together and they look so nice. I know there are so many other glassware pieces that I have overlooked. Dollar Tree has so many things to pick from, but some more items that I would love to share with you all, I just want to mention really quick, are like these glass teacups. These are definitely one of my favorites. I have used them for succulent planters. I made one for a beauty brush holder with like little fake eyelashes, and they were adorable. I want to make like a Christmas version, maybe with like a little snowman face and a little candy cane striped handle. I think that would be adorable. I have made huge centerpieces with some small candle holders to display candles in and inside of florals, and use like other smaller glass containers to hold candles in candle rings. Candle rings are definitely one of my favorite things to make. And then I also love these tall candles from Dollar Tree. They are awesome. They are perfect for wrapping around like ribbon or fabric that you want to match every season, and they're just so customizable. So like I said, just tons more. You'll have to let me know in the comments down below which Dollar Tree glass piece that you like to use often, so I can make sure that I mention that next time. Or maybe if you're leaving here feeling inspired, what's a project that you would like to make from today's video? But I had a ton of fun putting together this video and sharing with you guys all of the million ideas that you can make with Dollar Tree glass. So these are really some fun hacks that you can do to make your own DIY home decor. So thank you all so much for coming along and crafting with me today. It was so much fun dipping my toes in making Christmas crafts. I am so excited. I cannot wait. So go ahead, leave in the comments what type of Christmas video that you are dying to see, or Christmas craft, Christmas DIY. Just give me some ideas in the comments. I am so excited and I cannot wait. I've already got a huge Christmas stash just waiting and ready to get started. But thank you all again for joining. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you are subscribed, and I'll see you next time. Happy crafting. Bye.